Yeah, back in the office. Somebody said to me the other day, you do a lot of filming from the van and not enough content on site. But the fact is that we spend a lot of time in these vans, and it's what we do on a day-to-day basis. Look at my new van covers. I still don't know how to flip this camera. Not quite sure how that works, where you can reverse the right and back to the right way. Yeah, a lot going on today. We're carrying on with the dig out on this new patio. There's a little bit of a problem. They've got an additional areas either end of the patio where we have to take out all the shrubs and all the edging and all that sort of bits and pieces, simply because it's just they don't want it, and they want to create a new vista, a new focal point. So just cleaning the weeds out and all that, and all the root system is taking a little bit more time than normal. So bear with us, but we're going to be showing you a little bit more of that today, and this daily diary of a landscaper. Where we are, that's where we've taken the shrubbery out on this area. Those roots got to come out. They've just got to go out. You just can't leave them in there, and we just got to watch the fence when we're pulling those out now. That's some soil that we got there. We may be filtering through some of that. This is the sub base where we are on at the moment, and that's plenty deep enough. It's going to be absolutely solid. But what we have this morning on here, we've got a hydraulic leak somewhere, so we've got to locate that on here. So there's a leak coming down there. It's not a severe leak. We're not at the moment. I'm not quite sure where it's coming from, but when we get the machine going, we'll see. That was the other thing I wanted to show you, was that we've discovered in this shrubbery area over here 2 manholes, and they had this section on here which is not the right size, so that came off yesterday, and we had to, it was only a few leaves went down into the manhole, so we've cleaned that out now. I've left the top off to ensure that it is clean. So, but we've got a leak somewhere, as I've said, so I've got to try and discover where the leak is. Until I get going, I won't know. You can see what we've got to put up with here. There's roots and climbers, and that ivy, the root systems just go everywhere, but we've got to clean it out because it's just invasive. Oh my goodness, here we are. Yesterday was my fault. I knocked the top off on the one manhole down the other side. Simply, that was my fault. There's no ifs or buts about it. My fault. I should have shoveled around it, but I couldn't get my fat ass off the digger. I'm sorry if any of you got fat asses out there. I didn't mean to offend anyone whatsoever. And then I've come over here, and what they've done here, they've actually put slabs on top of the manholes here, and some of the earth went down. We've had a reasonable clean up now. It's flowing at the moment, but we're going to have to get on that and make sure that it is running clear, because we don't want any blockages. We want to get blamed for any blockage in the drains. And the last thing we want to be doing is the customer doesn't want to be phoning up Dynarod on Boxing Day when they're eating the leftovers of the turkey. So there you go. We take responsibility for the other one down there, but not for these here today. I'm with Andy now, and we've got some clean gloves because we've had to use our gloves to clean the drains, haven't we? And Andrew, so important to look after your gloves, isn't it? Because how much are these gloves? About £3? I don't know what you guys pay for that. But I used to have guys all the time. They just throw the gloves in the back of the van, and they wouldn't pick them up. They left around the job, then go in the bag and get some more gloves, isn't it? Like, you know, can you imagine having let's say 5 guys using a pair of gloves a day, right? That's half a day. That's 15 times 20, 30. It's a lot of money, isn't it, over the course of the year? It's over £600-700 on gloves. We know gloves when we were younger, and that was a long time ago. Well, for Andrew it was. We better get on now, I think.